Colonel. I'm here. It looks like it's a Metal Gear Solid marathon. I know. And it looks like you're totally yapping at me. And I'm not even listening. Because you know what? We're not just going to play Metal Gear Solid 1. Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 3. Metal Gear Solid 4. Ground Zeroes. And Metal Gear Solid 5. The Phantom Pain. Oh no. We got some incentives. That's right. You want to see Metal Gear NES? You want to see Snake's Revenge? You want to see more stuff? You know what to do, Colonel. And don't forget, we also have some fun little bits. Some fun little donations you can do. Any $1, any 100 bits, you get to have your text displayed right here. That's right. With all its inaccuracies and all its amazingness on display. What's that, Colonel? You're wondering. Is there anything else that's gonna happen? Well, maybe. There might even be Metal Gears? No. Anime? No. There's gonna be the Colonel. What is this sound I'm hearing? Sounds kind of like a game show? What is a game show?
Our top winner in the show.
Game shows, huh? Well, according to Wikipedia, a game show is a genre of broadcast viewing entertainment where contestants compete in a game for rewards. The shows are typically directed by a host who explains the rules of the program, as well as commenting and narrating where necessary. The history of the game shows dates back to the late 1930s, when both radio and television game shows were broadcast. The genre became popular in the United States in the 1950s, becoming a regular feature of daytime television. Now, what does that have to do with Metal Gear? Everything. Everything, my dear brother. Why are your pants off? Why can I see the outline of your junk through your sweatpants, Colonel? Colonel! 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 Wow. They just don't make it like that anymore, huh? Hi, I'm CousinCatnip. You may remember me from such Metal Gear Solids in this marathon, such as Metal Gear Solid 1 and Snake's Revenge. We have fun here in the CousinCatnip show. You want to know what's not funny? Vapor lock. That's right. It could happen to you. But what's going on? What's everyone doing? I got the food of champions, Lunchables. Or a lunch mate, I guess, as they're calling it. We also have my other favorite food, video games. No, we got the PS2 version right here. Look at this bitch. Look at this bitch. Did you know it's a 2-disc game? Oh! And the second disc This is where Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake are. And then there's also Snake versus Monkey. There was even an online mode. There's a 2-player versus mode. There's a bunch of shit they just cut out of every other version. So I was looking at the 3DS version. The only thing it adds is a bunch more camouflage. Like, you can actually take a picture of anything in the game and then make it into camouflage, which is kind of cool. Like, so, and then there's also like Yoshis in the game, and you can get like a new rank, which is like a Yoshi rank. And that's if you kill all the Yoshis in the game. I'm not even joking. It's actually a real thing. Like they're not like running around. They're just like little like dolls you shoot. But if you shoot all the Yoshis, you get like a special thing. And then there's crouch walking. But the game runs at 20 FPS. On PS2, it runs at 30. Metal Gear Solid 2 ran at 60, which was still pretty fucking crazy impressive at the time. For how good it looked. But yeah, the MGS3 is a bit more resource intensive and stuff. And it's like super dependent on the pressure buttons. So yeah. I mean, I was looking into the HD version as well, because it's like, it's honestly probably the best version of the game, like graphically and stuff. But the PS2 version does still have a bunch of shit. Besides that second disc I just brought up. There's 1 or 2 things in the game, like bonuses that are cut. It's kind of like the skateboarding thing in Metal Gear Solid 2, where like they didn't want to port this like whole different engine, like this like beta game. So there's like a Silent Hill beta in the game that we get to do at one point. So that's going to be fun. It's like an optional thing, but I looked up how to do it just to make sure I don't miss it. But yeah. And of course, we'll go back to Snake's Revenge. Mm-hmm. 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 That feeling when you got food in your mouth. I meant to eat before I went live. Yeah, but you're just not full. I know. I'm like, I chose the worst fucking... The worst fucking fuck. But for those wondering, what's the game gonna be like today?
We've gotta eat something.
I heard in times of hardship, the pioneers would eat coral.
Oh, he's getting the coral. Oh, whoa. Yo, he's got the coral.
No, maybe it wasn't coral.
Squid is dead.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Get back to work, Mr. Squidward.
Art, I don't want to alarm you, but
Encountered an unknown individual requesting backup.
Art,
Now that's a good one. All right, Metal Gear Solid 3 Forest. Yeah, it even when I was just making sure the game was working and all that before I started stream, I was like, wow, it is very similar to the first game. It's funny. But to the scorpions, we got crocodiles. Everyone's favorite kind of scorpion. Crocodile. And here we got one more. One more meme.
A dud! Did you know in Metal Gear Solid there's a...
We're not watching that secret yet.
Hey, oh, hi.
Hi.
Hey. Chicken jockey.
What the fuck, Jerma? No, don't cry! Why is he crying? He's like, it's like he said it, and then he like realized, like, what have I done? What have I done? Bad bitches. Good bitches too. What? Bad bitches, good bitches, what? Bad bitches, good bitches, what? Like, please laugh. Gonna look in my ass. Gonna go down. Yeah, you know, then we throw down. Got the metal, the gear. Wanna keep on going till my signal get clear? What? To the beat, what? Go Iman, move his feet, what? If you're gonna go back, I wanna see you do it like you're shaking that ass, what? 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 Okay. What? Let's see if this one totally fucking kills my computer. Totally killing my computer still. Let's go. Kill my computer. Kill my computer. One day we'll get this shit to work proper. It did not like when I did that. It did not like. It's like, maybe this will be fun. Oh. Why did it end? Alright, so I think I actually figured out the issue. Dragon Ball last song, it actually is the Dragon Ball singer. Like, unironically, it actually is the same dude. So that's kind of a funny... It's literally the Shala, head Shala, like it is that guy. But we played that game last year. Like, it's my first time ever playing it. It was so fucking good for no reason. Like, no joke, I wish I played it as a kid. I always saw it in the rental store, and I just thought, like, it looked stupid. I thought it was gonna be like some stupid shovelware game. But little did I realize it ended up being like one of the best N64 games. Oh, you were here for it. Yeah. Game's so good, dude. There was also the second one that I've been wanting to do. But I'm like, should I replay the first one? Just do both of them? Wow. There's usually a lot of long intros for these games. That looks stupid too, but apparently it's good. Yeah, no, it actually is. I feel like the cover didn't do it justice. Like, it made it look like a generic ass game. What's a Japanese cover for it look like? It's pretty much the exact same cover. Like, North American one was like this one. PAL was this one. And Japan is just the same one as the PAL one. But with that classic white boxed shit. Ours actually probably looks the best. Or, I say our, depending on where you live. North America's actually looks the best, funny enough. Like, huh. I like the old Japanese setting. I do like it a bit, yeah. I think it worked well for the game. Like for what it was. Cause it kind of like, it wasn't like old school Japanese the entire time. Like it had aliens and like modern references and shit. It had kind of like an Earthbound-ish kind of feel to it. Like it was almost like The Lost Mother 3. Not literally, but just like it had that same energy. And speaking of same energy, it is time. You know, it's like how Zelda isn't really like a medieval game. Wait for it. I didn't hear it do it. I saw it do it. I think because I changed resolutions in the middle. The worst part is I didn't even turn it on for you guys. I was too slow. Dolby Pro Logic. As opposed to the unpro logic. Wait for it. Also, you can move the text. You can do a lot of stuff during cutscenes in this game. We're gonna see that intro video in a second, so calm your tits. Snake, 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 snake. I can fuck with this too. I can like change the colors and stuff. Like that. I can slow it down. Oh, speed it up. Still. That's cool. I like the color changes. All right. Well, this is Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence, which was the special edition of Metal Gear Solid 3 that came out a couple years after. You know, it's like the definitive version. Has 2 discs. This bad boy came with not one, but a motherfucking second disc right here. And that second disc has Metal Gear 1 MSX, has Metal Gear 2 MSX. This also added in a new online mode with like deathmatch, team deathmatch, and like sneaking missions and stuff. There's the secret theater mode, duel mode, new stages for Snake versus Monkey, where we get to fight the monkeys from Ape Escape. Well, we'll definitely be doing that mode. But option vibrate, yes. Blood, yes. Dolby Pro Logic, yes. Own view, yes. Camera mode, yes. Captions on. So the biggest change that this version added was a proper fucking camera. It's no longer just that overhead camera shit from the first 2 solids. You actually get like a full motherfucking thing. And yeah, they have all this new shit like CQC and all this stuff that I'll have to get good at. But okay, briefing files.
Jack, I've got some important news.
What's up?
The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Okay.
Virtual mission.
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov, isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
Oh shit.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out,
Did we?
We had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
Dun dun dun.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand.
No!
The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved in
Oh.
there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance.
You know how many
So
key
Brock
cards there are,
must have known
Snake?
that too when he contacted us.
Snake. The Snake Eater is like, this game also has like a two-part thing, kind of like the first one did, or that's not first one. MGS2 did. So we will have to. I guess we'll. I think it's just showing us the intro cutscene though. I'm pretty sure that was just the intro cutscene. But when you start the game, I'm playing the Metal Gear Solid series for the first time. If you choose this one, it gives you all these give you different camouflages. I'm pretty sure. I like MGS1 will give you more stamina. Like your stamina goes like slower. I guess because it's like more like the first game. MGS2 fucking memes on everyone at the start. And then if you like MGS3, this was added into this version. Because MGS3 didn't exist yet, right? So this is like, it wouldn't have had this option in the original. I think this one adds another camouflage that you can get. But we're gonna do the 2 one because it has like the most meme potential. Also, I think if you say I like MGS3, you can choose the hardest mode. Yeah, you can go to European Extreme. But if you don't say you like it, you can't choose it. Isn't that funny? The only way to do the hardest modes. Game ends when being seen by enemy. But yes, I like MGS2. Funny enough, the speedrun's really popular for very easy. And I was reading all the differences between the versions and everything. Well, let's get this started. Metal Gear Solid 3, normal mode. I like MGS2. Fuck yeah. Same cutscene, right?
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Oh shit. You put in the Konami code here, it gives you different names. I can zoom in. I think I just did it.
Flying over Pakistan. Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Is this the same Snake? This game takes place after the Cold War. So it's like 30 years before the first Solid game. But that's an interesting question you're asking, Luna.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector.
Oh my god.
Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Damn.
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
No! I'm not going anywhere. Now leave me alone!
Amazing timing.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Oh shit! Are y'all ready for this shit?
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
We're fine.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the
Ah.
rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
Halo. It's not related.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Oh shit! Samus! Kojima!
Jack, I've got some important news.
God damn it.
The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission.
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it.
It was only like a
Succeeds,
couple
we'll
minutes,
be
that's fine.
officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training job.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago,
Yeah, it's all the same. Okay. I'm not gonna skip it because I don't know if it's gonna
Soviet
do anything
scientists
new.
requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov.
We're back.
He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban
Big
Missile
Chungus.
Crisis.
Oh wait.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba.
It's true.
The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down. Instead,
Look how mad they are.
armed forces
Nah.
were set to alert. Soviet
But yeah, we saw
transport
this
missiles
like
continued
5 minutes
on
ago.
course towards Cuba.
Like I said, I don't know if it's gonna, if I skip it, if it's gonna skip like everything.
All-out nuclear war.
So we're just gonna wait.
Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
Well, I've always tried to figure out where Metal Gear
The
1
Jupiter
takes
IRBMs
place.
deployed in Turkey were
I don't.
obsolete.
Is it during the Cold War as well?
Rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever
remember now.
to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was
Like
a
Metal Gear
ruse,
NES, you know what I
cover
mean?
story that was fed to the
Or is that supposed to be like the
intelligence
90s or
agencies
something?
around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
I'm curious. I'm gonna Google it.
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear
He's facing
war.
1995 Metal
We
Gear.
had no choice.
Or
Kennedy
19XX.
gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side.
So technically it's the
Sokolov
future.
kept on screaming, "Save me," until he
From when it came
disappeared
out.
from my side. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision.
This weapon that's a nuclear weapon that's totally not a Metal Gear.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No. Missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're
I'm a
right.
huge fan,
You
but
don't know
this
the
and 5 are the only
details,
ones you
but it
finished.
appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at semi-Palestine.
5's the one I've never finished, and this is like my least played one. I wouldn't say this is my least played, my least beat.
Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov
I definitely have played this one a lot.
No, according to our intelligence,
But I haven't
he's
beat
in
it a
Selino
lot.
Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
Virgin. Virtuous.
Virgin Cliffs.
I'm gonna stick my dick in
Nice
that.
name for a virtuous mission.
They moved
not,
in
Kuja.
there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never...
Are they
have
using
been
like a
possible
hypercam, but like a
still in
Russian
the
one in the
research
top left there?
This is our last
Unregistered
chance.
hypercam.
Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
So this should be new now. Dude. That. I probably could have skipped that part. 2-disc PlayStation game. You don't need both for the game though. The second disc has the other shit. Let's go. Zoom in. Yeah. I love how you can fuck with it.
Listen up.
Oh, I do get my first
Your
person.
mission is to infiltrate Selino Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
Dino Crisis.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery
Fulton.
system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Jima's gonna love this idea.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Got a 9mm.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Bitch. I love how you can just zoom any part of the game. A D D D D A D D D D A D D. You're doing 5? Good. I was hoping 5 would still have all the things. Kept you waiting, huh? Okay, the zooming was kind of cool there. That. Colonel. The only thing 5 is missing is the camo index being shown. Look who it is, chat! Y'all thought Raiden was a joke? Jack. Come on, Thanatos. I had a feeling some people didn't know about this. So, you know at the beginning when it asked you what game you like? It actually does matter. So I said, you probably weren't here when I explained it. If you say you've never played it before, they give you like a different stealth. You get different camo. Each of the ones give you different camo. If you do I like MGS1, it gives you more stamina. Like it lasts longer, like it goes slower. If you do I like MGS2, they do this like Raiden bit. If you do I like MGS3, you can play European Extreme, which you can't do on the other modes. And then in the 3DS version, if you say I like MGS4, they give you a different kind of camo. You can also use the... and there's also a Peace Walker option too in the 3DS one. And then you can also take photos in the 3DS one and shoot Yoshi. And you can like make your own camo by taking photos. And then if you shoot all the Yoshis in the game, you get a Yoshi rank. Like a special Yoshi ranking. Oh.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake.
Dun dun
I'll be referring to
dun.
you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be...
Deep Throat.
I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom.
Ground control?
Oh, and Snake.
Yeah.
The crew isn't watching anymore. You can take off the disguise now.
Good idea. This isn't right.
Here you go, Chad.
Time for the snake to shed his skin.
But yeah, so if you don't choose MGS2, this cutscene won't happen. A lot of people don't even know this exists. Because a lot of people just hate 2 for whatever reason. Yeah, pull it off! Fuck you, Ryan! It's literally just like a reverse fuck you. I think they did it just to piss off people again. Like, I think Kojima was just like... Because if you never played MGS2, you wouldn't even care, you know what I mean? But if you have played it, you'd be like, you motherfucker, Kojima! So they definitely don't have nanomachine bones in their ears, so...
Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
This will be a sneaking mission.
Just did it.
You must not be seen by the enemy. Must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality.
It's the same Snake?
In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked.
Well, they're calling us Naked Snake.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
There's big lore reason, Snake.
Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some
That's why I don't like this
supplies in
game.
your backpack.
I don't care about the food shit.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well,
I can hear the
better go back and
PS2
get it.
reading the disc.
You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring.
You're
your
our
progress
best
over
soldier,
the-
Snake. So anyway, do you know how to
Can't
climb a
risk
tree,
violating
right?
Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
This is all just a big reference. Even the send thing and all that shit is a reference to the original Metal Gear. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. And look, now you can throw your food. Fuck out of here. So, fun fact. The original game came with this camera. Where it's like, you know, like Metal Gear, wow. Metal Gear Solid 2 style. Where it's all top down. In this, you know, this new version. If you click in the stick, you get like an actual 3D camera. And, literally this version's like the version to play because of that. I mean, the HD version has it too, obviously, but where am I? Why am I blanking? Oh, there. PS2 still looking like PS2. I was reading up, and apparently my my upscaler, it does upscale the game. Whoa, no, what was that? Oh. Oh, they wanted me to crawl. Wait. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. They didn't let me choose if I could toggle or not, or if I wanted to make it go to the previous weapon. An LF med. Doot, 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 doot. I mean, we are using component cables and we're using the upscaler. But it still looks... I feel like it's the grass that looks a little rough. Although, what I see and what you guys see always looks different. I think because I play it on a bigger resolution than you guys. But for you guys, it actually looks pretty good. For me, I can see a bit more of the, like, issues. Yeah, you guys can see it too, like on the bushes where it jitters a bit. But... it's pretty cool. And we are playing in, like, widescreen. It's just... It only does 720p. So, and I have a 1080p stream layout. So, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's weird. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot.
Deep throat.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left.
You can't talk
list,
shit anymore,
choose
though.
the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right.
But you bet I
Survival
can
is
ruin the Snake Eater
fundamental
song.
to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire.
Of course it will.
Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find.
I like how they only
as you
tell him
go.
this shit like as he gets
I
there.
have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
How many key cards?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste.
What?
The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in
So I gotta
enemy
piss my
territory
pants?
is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one
Hey, G, would you make me a
potassium
sandwich?
cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false
I gotta
death
go to the
for a short
bathroom.
time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind.
So they have this whole fake death mechanic you can use.
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak.
Medic?
Recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She's a foxhounder?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name.
True.
What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Looks like Ryden's girlfriend.
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you?
The boss?
A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
Not keeping count or anything.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a
The drama! Drama! Drama!
You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. but you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake? Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
Okay.
Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Well, we'll see what happens, Tom. All right.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
CQC, huh? Let's see if he first tries it. CQC is close quarters combat, for those wondering.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Dot, 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 dot. So in this game, like, depending on, like, how hard you press a button, we'll do different things. Doot, 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 doot. Like, I can, like, half hold the gun and stuff.
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing ... the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in, Gray Fox.
Damn right, Colonel. Damn right. Gray Fox, but dot, 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 dot. Oh yeah, you have to actually like put things in your things. I forgot about that. People like love all this customization, but I kind of hate it. Which sounds weird, I know. Give me your snake. Doot, 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 doot. I absolutely love the Metal Gear Solid 4 camouflage, where you can like steal it from the level. Russia, Russia, going through Russia. And as they say, what's the Russia? There's this, the motion detector, which is the closest we're gonna get to an actual radar in this game. The goddamn alligators. Or these crocodiles. You think diving head first would have killed him? I'm gonna piss him off. What now, gator bitch? Oh, cool. Was that like ammo for it? Dude. Was that for the suppressor? I don't know what that was. Dude. Whee! Dude. You already got like your first like puzzle-y part there. Dude. Oh. Oh shit. I gotta shit my pants. We can see what he sees.
I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Pencil gun.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law.
Yes, we know.
Can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage.
Yo, Kim!
Camouflage from the survival viewer.
What's up?
The uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound
Okay,
to
game,
be
don't call me
spotted.
out.
But
All right.
if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
See, we're at the PC. What
You
the
can
hell?
see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index.
Hey, you walk like
The camo index shows
9
how
kilometers.
well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
I will keep it in mind. The game will start. I promise. It's been 36 minutes. The game will start. I promise. I guess you're doing video stuff, huh? I feel like I need to put on the hat. You're supposed to game with someone, but you can't find a game we both like, so you're just playing the desktop game that both look a cookie clicker. Gotta love the cookie clickers. They're like the idle games can be weirdly addicting, where you're just like, and it's 2 in the morning. Or is it only like it's only 10? You got time. Colonel, I skinned some type of bear. And now I'm wearing it on my head. Tastes kind of like bean paste. Can't figure it out. Said something about murdering all these kids. But you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. It's with the animals. Oh, yeah.
Who's that?
Well, game's over. Literally messed up 2 seconds in. And you know what? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, nope. That's not how you do that. Get in the log. Oh, he knows where I am. No! But I'm in a log! Oh, they totally see me. Poop, poop, poop. Poop, 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 poop. Okay, yeah, this is not... They're way too smart in this... Bro, they're actually smart in this game. Okay. Can't do our dumb techniques from the last few games. All right, let's keep going. Let's book it. Camouflage and stealth. Who needs that? We're just gonna book it and hope we don't die. Not select. Shit. Start. Yeah, we are going the right way. I hate how there's no like in-game map. Book it. Okay, we're fine. See, if we were playing in the European extreme mode, we would have game overed instantly. But we're not European, okay. Okay, I still gotta like not fuck this up.
Is that him?
No. Who even said that? So was there a frog? I saw that frog. I needed meat. Don't hate me, chat. I needed frog meat. No, fuck! Okay. This is fine. How did we already go immediately into I fuck up the entire game? I like how I'm not in an alert somehow. Like, how is I not an alert? Can I run back and forth? No, they're gonna see me here. Yeah. I almost just want to die. Let's die real quick. I don't care about like big boss ranking. Well, actually, no, I could probably just book it. Book it! Cutscene should start, maybe. Book it! Go, Snake! So welcome to Metal Gear Solid. Totally good at... I'm playing this like the NES game now. You know what? It works. It works! Don't question it. The dive roll, like the Raiden thing from 2, is so broken. Like, Snake has it in this game, so he's like... He's good. Yo, Ranger Pager! Yo. Give me the tea, Snake.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
Oh yeah, you gotta look with R1.
Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight.
Doing pretty good. We are very stealth.
There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should
There
be
is.
holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
What is it?
And that is?
You love him?
Sorry for being so late.
Huh.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Thanks, Major Tom. We should actually like save. We haven't saved yet. If you game over, it doesn't matter. It's like the other games, but we are playing on a PS2 that's like 25 years old. So let's just, you know, with a memory card that's also like 20 years old. So I think I got this in 2000. I think I bought this PS2 I think it was after, right around when the PS3 came out. I think it was like a year or two before. It was when the PS2 was only like $100. And it was like right near the end of its life. I think it was already, I think the 360 might have been out by then. It was probably about 2006. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, it's from another time, another place. From 2009. God, bro, I just realized that. Also, I think the PlayStation clock isn't updated. So it's just gonna say like 2000, I think. Yeah. Because there's a watch battery inside the PlayStation 2.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
Gojira?
What is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
They want you to think.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon.
Spoilers.
But meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version.
We don't talk about that one.
I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Are we at the 70th now?
Of course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
They did the small model. The thing that tripped me out is like, yeah, there's even an American version. I'm like, was there an American version of Godzilla in the, like the 60s or whatever? I thought it was just the bastardized fucking 2000s one. Unless that's what they were talking about and they're just breaking the fourth wall. Because they also did the cheeky little like 50 years later, huh? Which is like literally when the game came out kind of thing. So we still got this, the corner stuff. I can do... Can I not aim anymore? Oh, you still can. And then it's the pressure sensitive stuff. So on the PS2, the buttons were actually pressure sensitive. They got rid of this after... I think PS3 might still have it. I can't remember. The PS4 Armor definitely doesn't have it. But like depending on how you press a button, like strength of your fingertip pressing it will like change your movements. Like it will determine whether you like kill someone or if you like slightly knock them out. Or like if you raise your gun or not. Like I use square to raise it, but if I let go of square, it lowers it. Or if I press it like really hard, then it'll do like the actual shot. Fuck me, dude. That's kind of funny. Oh god, getting shot. Oh, okay, this is fine. Oh, nope. Crawling. I remember having to do this part like a bajillion times. Oh yeah, sorry. It is a small model of the PS2. Yes, the slim model. I never had the fat PS2. Although that was the one I always saw, or like played at a friend's house. I think you needed a fat PS2 to play Final Fantasy 11. Because it would like it's the only one that supported the hard drive. Just gonna chill. I actually cannot be in alert phase for the cutscene for once. So we got this. But yeah, so earlier on they said her name was Naked Snake as opposed to Solid Snake. So you might be wondering what that means. Well, I guess like so far you can already tell it's like it's literally his first mission, which is different from Solid where they were like, "Fuck, we're fine." I can't enter the place, but thought there was a spot to hide. Ooh. Will they actually see me in here now? Because in 2 they were too stupid. But I don't think they're stupid anymore. Yeah, I don't think they're stupid anymore. But I might just glitch the game out enough. Yeah, I think it still breaks the game. Like I swear he's here. Oh, fuck off. We almost had it. Alright, game. Fuck this guy. Fuck these guys. Fuck this guy. Alright, we bail. Alright. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. I can't get over that I haven't gone a single screen without getting, like, caught or something yet. Game? This is pretty much the only way we're gonna get out of this alive. A snake? The fact that you have to eat. We gotta eat this rat, too. Oh. What do you mean? Oops. It's a Japanese game, so circle is confirmed. Not eaten yet. Eat the frog. Well, I mean, snake. God damn it, dude. Or what about the rat? Look at that rat model. Oh, it was captured alive? But yo, he didn't like the snake, but he liked the rat. What the fuck, snake? Okay. Let's not fuck this up.
Patrol here. We've lost sight. Commence alert formation. Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Oh fuck. I'm so bad at reading this radar. I missed the one from the other games so bad. Fuck. Oh, he was like right there, of course. Of course. You think I would have gotten better at these games after all we played, but no. Are they trying to like shoot me through the floor? Oh shit! Wait. Yo, what? What the fuck? Damn, the AI is like smart. The AI be like smart though. Yo! Was that the... I was just looking at the clicker thing. Looks cool. Let's have to wait anyway. I'm just... Me and the snake and the rat are all just chilling. So... Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! I cannot read this raider for fucking shit, dude. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Oh shit! Damn, and I'm fucking distracted, not even paying attention. Kim coming in with a tier 1 sub, 11 months on a 5-month streak. Can we get some fucking cat faces in the motherfucking chat? Can we? Yeah, let's do a proper one.
I feel it. I feel the cosmos. Pisces jump back into the sky. So fresh.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Seriously. Did that actually change the thing? I wish there was a way with Twitch where, because it's like you're probably resubscribing, so it's just like it doesn't change the number. But there's no, you either can do like new sub points or you can do like your total sub points, but you can't just do like any kind of sub. Like I want it to just be like any sub and it fills the meter, like whether it's a gift, a resub, or whatever. But it doesn't seem to work like that. Like I can't like find a way to make that work. So I always either have to manually add it in or like do the goal. Yeah, it's silly. You can't do either or. They pretty much want you to either push like the new subs. That's why you'll see a lot of streamers doing like new subs only for like goals and stuff, because oftentimes that's what the meter like forces. Or you can do like your total sub points. Like right now we're sitting at 90 subs, 91 sub points, 86 subs. Because tier 3 from Omega. So it's like, but it's really, but I want to count more like the individual money being spent, even if it's a resub. Maybe I should just like send Twitch you know what? I'm gonna send them an email. Okay, and also I am horrendously bad at this game. Oh wait. Oh wait. How do you... We're probably gonna die here, which is probably for the better. Although if I kill this guy... Oh no, someone already saw me. Yeah, I thought. If I just like pass everyone out though, we should be fine. Literally like the most like, you do not have to be good at this game.
Snake, do you read? Snake.
Major.
Snake, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're far from okay. Look at your life gauge. You're on your last leg.
You're okay, okay, paramedic.
I can still...
See?
Snake, this is a solo sneaking mission. Do you know what that means?
No, clearly not.
You don't.
No, clearly I don't.
There's no backup, no cavalry. If you're taken out, nobody is there to take your place. Pull out for now and recuperate.
Find a hiding place and get some rest. Your life gauge will gradually recover with time. But the speed of your life gauge recovery depends on the level of your stamina gauge. So get plenty to eat, then get some rest. You hear me? Do you hear me?
I hear you.
You only see that cutscene if you suck, by the way. Whoops. Wrong button!
It's showtime.
Exactly. Giant anaconda. Oh, it's just stamina.
I want some more.
I want some more. We don't have rations or anything, right? Bug juice. Wait, life medicine? I don't need the binoculars. Will the bug juice? Can I drink that? Oh, this. Oh, life medicine. Okay. Now we're talking. Do the tranks not work on these guys? Like, what the fuck? Holy shit. Game. I can wait. This is how you stealth. This is 100% how you stealth. This is... No one's gonna know we're here. We're not even in alert. You're like, you're in alert phase, Snake, you dumb fuck. Oh, wait, it stopped it? BRB. I can call mid.
Major, I'm in front of Sokolov's cell, but the door won't open.
Hold on, Snake. What's the current condition?
Condition?
Yeah. What phase is it now?
Evasion.
Exactly. I already said you can't contact Sokolov during battle. Don't you listen to people when they're talking? Well, anyway, the reason that door won't open is probably because Sokolov is blocking it himself. He's scared, and no wonder. In order to break Sokolov out of there, you'll need his cooperation as well. So stop scaring him.
Okay.
Contact Sokolov later after you've disengaged the enemy.
Game.
Once things have stabilized, try it again. Got it?
This game has talked so much shit. Are you fucking kidding me, game? We're gonna have this like 100 dudes here lined up, aren't we? Who else? Who the fuck else is here? Who? I'm worried about this guy waking up. I feel like a trank to the face. Like, that must fucking hurt. For the love of God. I think it's funny how immediately horrible I'm doing at this game. Just naked.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volkin's men?
If you press circle on their names, it tells you the motion capture artist.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
He's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Oh God, Thunderbolt's despicable me.
Thunderbolt?
Oh, we're fucked.
Never heard of him.
I don't watch Marvel.
He's a member
Doctor.
of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
But what if, like, we didn't?
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
Maybe no. Don't leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Ah, shit.
So, America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Do we get to do a quote handshake? Looks like they were no. Looks like they were about to do like a bro shake. That's kind of funny. All right, let's go. I have to do this on the floor. Sorry.
This is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
We had the boss for 5 seconds. There should be like 7 guards, like, passed out right here. Let's be real. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, he's ready. Saving Dr. Robotnik's dad.
Freeze!
What's up? To be fair, this is... makes sense. Wasn't exactly the stealthiest guy.
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Look who it is.
We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of
Thanks for the follow.
No, thanks for the follow.
What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
Got bases?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you.
Ah, shit. Young Ocelot. Before he becomes Texan, I guess.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Ayo. Damn. Oh, we're fucked. Yeah, I love you. Oh, he got the bounce. He ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3. You ever seen this character and you think he's sick? This guy's a badass. Hold on, Ahmed. Yo. Oh! Even Luke is looking.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh.
You're in the right place.
Boss, are you?
I forgot about that.
Crew operatives?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Oh, bullet jammed. What now, bitch?
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
What? His first mission, by the way. Dead. Well, honestly, I'd probably be freaked out too. This guy's taking down like 7 dudes at once. Oh shit. What now, Ocelot?
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
Oh?
You filthy American dog!
Yeah, the cinematography's on point.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around.
Good.
But I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards.
Ocelot must know. I love how he always has to crouch to do this. Like, he has to crouch to get the signal.
Major, do you read me?
Yeah, Kojima knows what he's doing.
Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
How hot?
Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
We're counting on you. I'm trying to think if that save file from 2009 really was the last time I played this game. Is this where if you kill him, you instant game over? Game over. I don't think you can actually kill him, can you? I think it's during the later part. That's brutal though. Can I get his dog tag? Oh, mouse? He has a mouse trap? He's got the board game? It's some crazy action, a crazy contraption. Fun, managed mouse trap. Where the fuck? I have a cigar. Nice. I guess cigarettes weren't invented yet. Were cigarettes around? When were cigarettes invented, actually? I never really thought about that before. Like, I know smoking tobacco is ancient, but, like, specifically, like, mass-produced cigarettes. I know everyone used to roll their own tobacco, whatever the fuck. When did, like, commercial cigarettes happen? No, I don't think I do this part yet. Did you come back here later? I think I'm thinking of a later part. Do I just dip? I think I just dip. That's not how you dip. I can't climb either. I'm gonna see if there's any like extra items while we're here. The earliest form of cigarettes resembling poor man smokes. Oh, it's cigarellos. Oh yeah, cigarellos. Makes sense. Emerged in Seville, Spain in the earliest 16th century. They were made by beggars who would repurpose discarded cigar butts, shred them, and roll them in paper scraps. However, the modern mass-produced cigarette, as we know it, made possible with the invention of the first cigarette-making machine in 1881. Oh. I feel like I've used those rolling machines before, like for weed. Because you can get like these really old school ones where it's like two like cylinders and you twist them, and like it kind of just like spins it. It works actually pretty well, funny enough. But once you like smoke enough joints, you can just free ball it. I feel like I've actually gotten pretty good at rolling joints now. But yeah, that makes sense. It's like pipe cleaners, where like no one ever thinks about their actual use was for cleaning pipes, not like for kids' projects. They're great at cleaning pipes. Or bongs or whatever.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Figured.
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
We're fine. We're fine.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that
metal
kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
Metal geek.
Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
We gotta get this guy out of Russia. I guess some things never changed, huh? An American fighting with Russia. An America, not even America. An America. We're fine. I feel like we should not be moving this slow. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. The boss!
Boss?
What you doing, boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
It's like Death Stranding. We're going into that other world, you know?
Hornets.
Well, he's gone. Don't question the B-man, alright? Because he's far from the most ridiculous guy in this game.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
I sound like SpongeBob.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Oh, yeah.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood.
Of course. As it does.
Is he crying?
Sora? That would smell so bad. Raining blood.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Now this guy is ridiculous.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Bro.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Bro.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
I mean, that would have saved us an entire game if he did.
Huh?
But alas. Yo. Oh! Oh! We got CQC'd so hard.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
Here we go.
He must die.
Wolverine moment.
He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Why would you take her hand? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Arnold. Don't do it. Oh, you a bad teacher. You're a bad teacher. Alright, you got the bandana though. The bandana. Dead.
The new blood has been rejected.
Chocolate?
That was the Metal Gear Solid 4 one.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Well, the boss is a betrayer. Naked Snake is dead. Heartbroken. Somehow alive. Wake up. Make up. The table. Hey, yo, what's good?
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
Will it, though?
Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Maybe.
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the
tutorial.
start button. If you select Cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left analog stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left analog stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this
The
method,
enter
you
button.
can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do
Enter button.
everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Sure.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
No, I don't think I will. This is just my life now. Oh, this is like the OG camera. And the new camera, it's like... I want to see what happens if you don't do it. Like if the game yells at me. Because the game loves doing... hidden cutscenes. The worst time to be wearing camouflage. Okay. Colonel, I'm not feeling so dummy thick at the moment. Also, for those wondering what I was referencing earlier.
Yo, don't do it!
Don't do it!
Don't do it! Yo! Yo, holy shit, he dead! Oh, he dead for sure! Miss Riz, you are a bad teacher! How are you gonna afford to go on all these school trips after the lawsuit?
How? How? How would you possibly afford all these trips after the lawsuit? Jesus. Alright, so in this game, you have to actually fix all your own, like, issues. Deep cut. On the side. Deep cut. Bleeding, no bandage. Never for deep cut bleed. Bro. Okay. Deep cut. What was the other one for deep cut? Sure. No bandage. Not disinfected. Okay. Bone fractured. I don't need a bandage. No. How do I splint? Yep. He's just keeping all this on him, don't worry. Deep cut. Bone fractured. I know how to make a makeshift splint out of a shirt. I realized you guys couldn't see any of this. That's funny. I clicked the wrong one. You literally missed nothing. It was just me menuing. Ah! The controller vibrated when he did that. Tommy thick. Get that splint on. Solid splint.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
What happened to... There will be no support. There will be no help. You literally are alone. You are fucked. We determined that was a lie. But not Metal Gear. And? She knew he wouldn't die. She knew. Totally won't bite her in the back at all. Totally. Oh. Ah, slow. Vulcan. All he needs is one shot.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
You fart.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
What's up? Hey, girl.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
It's like a blow dart lipstick tube. That's kind of cool.
Shall we take her back to the base?
It was like a
Perhaps we should.
gun tube.
We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility.
Blow it up.
I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Do it. Welcome up.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger.
Do it.
We are
Do
friends,
it.
The American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Fire the pineapple! Oh, doing that in a helicopter is a bold move. He was also pretty cocky that he'd get this first try. I've used these Metal Gear Solid rocket launchers. Yeah. Maybe the one in 2. Metal Gear Solid 2. But... yeah.
No! I'm not going anywhere. Now leave me alone!
Go, Tindora! That's when Snake's insides would boil alive. And neither are these people. That's fine. Oh, shit! Speaking of dropping a bomb, holy fuck. Yo, small tummy wonderful. The perfect timing. Callus01. Meridian Prime. Oh, shit, they rated us the other day. Big Salty 34. The PS1 Addict. Pepperoni Pizza Man. Some Malor. Spiritual Fan. Exo Emoedibido. And Tempest Mask. Oh, shit. Yo. 10 subs. We're playing Snatcher. We're snatching. We are indeed. What was I just thinking of as the next one? Fuck, what was it? Oh, I didn't know I'd go right into this too. Ah, shit. Holy crapple! I can fuck with everything, by the way. Who cares? Does it meet the next one? I put in the Japanese. I'm gonna give a snake eater for each sub. I'm making the symbol disappear, by the way. Yeah, thank you so much. Holy shit. DJ Dave, The Porta Tennis, Infamous Tony, Giggle-Mesh, Iron Nub, MGQ, LV Creed, oh shit, The Steel Penguin, ID Field, South Couth Mind. But yeah, it's the James Bond intro. Remember I told you that Metal Gear Solid theme ended up, they got in trouble for it. For using it. So it was a stolen Russian song. Ironically enough. Is that why this game, the Russians are the enemies? Wait a minute. Kojima. Oh, I can change them too. The symbols. I can just do Russian symbols? Woo! Holy fuck. Y'all are insane. Give me some cat faces, by the way. Cat faces in a cat 1 week later. So yeah, it's 1964. 1 week later. A snake was like doing that shit on my birthday. Well, before I was born.
Approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment. Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around.
What do you mean?
Space security has gotten tighter since we were last here.
We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
By the way, the other one I was thinking of was a stealth tap IRL stream.
Patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world.
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Well, it's important, Snake.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No.
Fox die?
Fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Cuban?
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No.
Oh?
Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Thank you!
Yes, I hear you, Mr.
Thank you, everybody. Omega and Tink. Thank you.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you?
A little bit.
In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was.
Oh?
If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
No.
So you haven't heard that. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin?
GRU.
Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss?
The Boss.
The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2.
The president does kind of sound like the president. Not like an actual one, but just I feel like he's a president.
So I believe they were a gift for her new hosts.
I tell you what.
The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
Tell you what.
Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the Boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen?
Oh, shit!
It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The Army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government.
What the fuck?
You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful.
Oh?
Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
I'm sure that won't fall.
What if we
have any
can't
fallout?
prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
That's Snake's line.
Fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
True.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
I mean, I kind of screwed up the first mission, but no one has to know that.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of
Konami eyes!
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then,
he was looking.
Apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks.
Adam and Eve.
Arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Look at that face. Duh.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Whee! Now that's a way to enter. Da-da, 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 da-da. Raise Gillette Mach 3. 3 times the pleasure. Colonel. My cheeks. We get in position. Found a codec.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time.
Yes.
Rescue Sokolov.
Okay.
Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it.
Okay.
And finally, eliminate the boss.
Okay.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
They said it!
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
Oh?
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Must have missed that one.
Snake never watches any movies.
It's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is
He's got jokes.
140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate.
How would she lose her license?
Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology.
Oh?
You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
Yeah.
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and "Lali Lule Lo."
They said the thing!
Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out...
Don't fuck it up,
nuclear war.
man.
Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
He said the thing. Still in cutscenes. Snake eater.
Paramedic.
Snake, it's so good to hear from you again.
Yo.
Same here. It's been a week, hasn't it?
4 days, actually.
Huh?
I visited you in the hospital. You were still unconscious, though.
Oh?
Then you must have seen me naked.
Oh.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
Let's hope so. But seriously, don't forget that you were like that until just yesterday. In fact, you really shouldn't even be on this mission.
No, what the fuck?
Keep an eye on your stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself.
Oh, they're trying to explain why
Keep
Snake's such a
something
little
to replenish
bitch.
your stamina. And try not to get yourself
Green
If you're
Lantern!
wounded or get bitten by a venomous animal, go into the survival viewer immediately.
I wonder if we'll learn
and
about
treat
James
yourself
Bond.
using Cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Damn.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail, will it?
Of course not.
Good. I believe in you. But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
No, I volunteered.
Why?
So that I could watch over you. Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen. But you push yourself too hard. You're reckless. Someone has to stop you from getting into trouble, to make sure you and the boss don't kill each other.
Well.
So that's why I volunteered. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better guardian angel than me, right?
Thanks.
Stop right there.
Huh?
You can thank me when you get back.
All right.
All right. All right. Let's do the... Yeah, we'll do the 2 file. I got space on my card. I checked before I started the game. The 2009 file I gotta keep. That's just like a legacy file.
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
They did the conversation before the thing. Let's talk to our dude for a sec. What do you gotta say?
Yo, you're Snake, aren't you?
And you're Sigint?
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Close.
Huh?
I am the expert on weapons, equipment, and
Ah,
cutting-edge technology.
shit.
I'm the guy that designed your trank gun, active sonar, and motion detector.
What about a better radar?
If you want to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
Later. What a cool guy. Still in a dream. It actually looks pretty good when it's dark. It's much better dark. Maybe it's just because of the colors. I wanted to pause, but I don't think you can really pause the game, can you? Can't pause this one. Whoa. Wait. What the hell is this? Wait, did he just puke from when I did that? He's not gonna puke again. Those are not Meridian. Yes, we got the insanely generous subs, which holy shit, thank you so much. We are Snatchers happening, and we're gonna be doing a stealth IRL tap dance stream. There's an idea I had, and it might be a total train wreck, or it might be sick as hell. I'm gonna just play it for a little bit more, I guess. Snake. Oh no, suppressor this time, right? Oh no, I have a suppressor still. Give me your snake. Where is... I never realized this was a PS2 game. Yes! Ow. Well, I just smashed the case. Still, it's actually a 2-disc PS2 game. If you have the Subsistence one. 2 discs. The second disc is like the online mode. This game had online too. Which had like deathmatch, team deathmatch, sneaking missions, catcher missions, rescue missions. You got the MSX Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, which is our next goal. You got the Secret Theater mode, the Duel mode, which is like a 2-player mode. And you get the Snake versus Monkey, which was a Ape Escape crossover. It came in the original too, but... What does a squirrel taste like? Oh, it's a flying squirrel? Yo, Rob!
Grand Pennis Hawk is my favorite character from the Metal Gear Solid universe, but not as cool as Flaming Grand Pino Cock from Mega Lynx 5's North American release, which was based on the band called Snake Eater.
Okay, that's actually pretty funny. So, what's your opinion of Rockcock in Paper Mario?
Seymour.
Seymour.
Yeah. That. Oops. I forgot a word. There's a bunch of new Game Over ones now. Chamber Hulk Hogan parody based on modern standards. Does he say some words that shouldn't be said? Oh, sorry, it's not a regular flying squirrel. This is a Japanese flying squirrel. We eat nothing but the highest quality foods here in Snake Eater. Alright? In fact, we are still in a dream. Yeah, that was Super Nintendo Chalmers. Seymour. Yes. Yeah, sorry, my chair got like stuck there. It's weird. Here, I'll give you one more. Oh, it's on a cooldown? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, it's the long one. Okay, that's number 1.
Soap. Oh no, 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 no! Soap! No, no, soap!
That's number 2. My favorite one. No! I don't know which one's better, the young Link one or the adult Link one. They're both pretty fucking good though. Yeah. Alright, what does a flying squirrel taste like?
Not so great.
Oh, okay. Why is he standing like that? I thought he was standing like this for a second, like dinosaur hands. But it's just because he's holding his knife. It just kind of blends in. Can I put on like clown makeup or something? Wait, we can put on the Raiden mask. There's our clown makeup. Oh yeah. If you look in the top right corner, it says like your camouflage rate. That stuff actually matters. Well, it really depends, like how you're playing and all that. As people know, I am legendary at stealth. You know, to the point of no, you can't even handle it. You know. As they say, the club can't even handle me right now. I'm gonna be honest. Any enemies? Got a lot of enemies. I wonder if anyone even got that reference. We're gonna eat the horse. Eat the horse snake. Eat it.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Ah, shit.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Go home.
Just breaks his arm again.
Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss.
Yeah.
I'm not your boss anymore.
What is she wearing?
There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
Damn. That's kind of like the most American thing I've ever seen, though. But all I'm saying.
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
Very on the nose.
You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later, you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either.
Damn.
You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long.
Oh!
If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
Infinite ammo, though. Infinite ammo. Why did I get up then? I don't get why. Why does he have to sit to do this?
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. but what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all.
No, I was trying to kick her ass, Major.
Got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
I just waved, even though you said hi to Green Lantern, I'm waving too. Michael Caine, I wonder if it... They sometimes have famous people. I wonder if it is. Or they're just doing like a really good impression. Who is Major Zero voice actor in MGS3? It's Jim Piddock. Good.
HQ.
God, game, don't you know I'm trying to Google shit?
Patrol here.
God damn.
Evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert.
You don't know, there's not evidence of anything, actually. There's evidence of everyone turning around. I'm waving back, but you can't see me. I mean, if you took like a video, maybe. Just a video of waving.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Okay. This is fine. They don't know I'm here. I'm young, dumb, full of cum. All the requirements of a good sneaking mission. Ah, shit. Go back a little bit. Last thing you want to do is ruin your chances. We're chill. We're chill. The music in this game is done by like a famous movie composer. Is it, I can't remember his name right now. It's not Hans Zimmerman. It's Hans. Good old Hans Zimmerman. Colonel, my dummy mommy left me. Why is it always big titty goth girls, Colonel? What about flat justice? Snake, I wasn't expecting such an opinion from you. Nah. Mosquito bites, huh? That one's so out of nowhere, but... Flat justice! Ultimately, as long as, like, the boob looks, like, good... It doesn't matter the size. You know what I mean? That can mean anything. I think I've only seen, like, one pair of boobs, like, at IRL. Like, not... On the internet, you can Google the grossest shit ever, right? But I mean, you know, like, in my life, where I legitimately was, like, disappointed. And that wasn't because of the size at all. It had nothing to do with the size. It's just they had no, like... They look so sad. I don't know how to describe... Like, it actually made me sad looking at them. They seem so just, like... I don't know. It made me sad, because I'm like, what do you do about it? What can you do? All my boob fat went to my butt. I feel like it seems like that's how it goes, right? It's either you get... Well, I mean, some people get both, right? But... And I guess an ass is something you can just, like, make at the gym. But you can't really, like, make boobs unless you're, like, getting surgery. Because the weight distributes differently for guys and girls. But usually in girls, it's, like, what, hips and thighs and shit? While with guys, it's more, like, stomach. Had blank face on my nips. Had sad face on the nips or something. Just like a big sad face. like I said, it's hard to like describe because it's not about like because most people are gonna think like, oh, because they weren't big or whatever. It's like, no, it had nothing to do with that. It was just like they didn't. It's not even like perkiness either. You know what I mean? It's like it's hard to describe. It's just you'll know when you see it. Where you're just like, that's a sad pair of boobs. But those would literally be sad looking boobs. I don't know which way we're going. I'm just booking it. When you know, like you would know when you see them. Like, I don't feel like it's that strange. Okay, yeah, we're back at this part. Good. No, let's just chill for a sec. Chilling, chilling, chilling. It's like... Yeah. I don't think my boobs look pretty content with life. Yeah. What? Oh, come on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like you totally saw. Oh, yeah, sure. You just coincidentally happened to come over. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. No, we're knocking you off this cliff. You're getting knocked off this goddamn cliff. Perfect. Wait. I want the ration, though. Game! Oh, shit! I was like, what's the button to go up? Oh, my God. Whoa! Oh, wait, oh, I lost my gun. I forgot. She took my fucking gun. She took everything. Except my stun grenades. Oh yeah, you can cut the bridge. I forgot about that. Look at! Snake, this is a stealth mission. Don't forget, it's incredibly important that you're stealthy and that you do not get caught at any point. What's that, Snake? You got your arm broken and now we're getting blamed for you being there? And now there's nuclear war that's happening because of all this? Yeah, the guards are so much smarter in this game. Except for that guard just now, I guess. He just saw things. But they actually, like... all the tricks you can do in the first two games does not work here. And I wonder if that's why I didn't like it when I was younger. I couldn't put my finger on what it was. And I think it's just because this game's more complicated. And I feel like 4 kind of like... they didn't necessarily go back, they just kind of focused on different things. Like, it was just like micromanagement. And like, this game's a lot of micromanaging shit. Like your stamina, your... like the... getting like animals to eat and like... changing your camouflage to each situation. And like knowing all these like little intricate shit. I feel like in 4 it's more about like... it's more like the 1-2 style of like fun gameplay situations that you just get to kind of do. This game's like a stealth game or something, man. What is this? I think 4 has like 1 stealth part. I'm not even joking. It has more, obviously, but... oh, shit! That was actually gonna be one up here. Is this a stealth game? It can be whatever you want it to be. Oh, I forgot. You have to equip stuff in this game for some reason. I think you do in 4 as well. That's not totally new. Oh, you can equip these on here too. I see. Oh yeah, because I can throw them. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I think your weight matters too. Like, there's so much like little things. It's like... this is full. Nope. There's definitely no one there. Nope. Nobody here. Just your average snake that's naked. Gosh. Bro! How is Snake gonna get himself out of this sticky jam? Wait. Are they stupid? Are they gonna leave?
Nobody here.
No fucking way. Yo, we just did that video where the guy just stands in the corner. It works. I wasn't even camouflaged. Holy shit. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, no, the Metal Gear Solid music in all the games. Incredible music. It's pretty unique too. Like, I don't feel like you hear this in other video games too much. Like this kind of style.
HQ. This is HQ.
Okay, they're all dipping.
Patrol here. No problems detected.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, you're new. You were new. We were so good. Until we weren't. Shit. Locker?
Patrol here.
Wait. Get in there. Get in there. Can you not open these? Bro. What Metal Gear game can you not open lockers? Absolute cock. Snake. No! Who's next? Who's next? Can't believe you can't go in lockers. That's actually like blowing my brain. You really can't go in a locker?
I see him.
Fuck. I was no joke just trying to go under here. I thought we had to be here for the next cutscene again. Or maybe I'm here early. How can you see me?
Cover!
Am I shooting that guy's corpse by accident? Bro. Bro! I've killed everyone here. You're telling me we're not good? Bro. Bro. How many hundreds of soldiers are there? Go against the... Why isn't he going in there? The guy's right there. Holy shit. I didn't even realize that. Chill.
HQ, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder, going into high alert.
What do you mean?
The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Well, this is our life now, Snake. Hope you're happy.
Why don't you give the room to the northeast where you met Sokolov another try? Adam might be there this time.
Thanks, game. They're not here at all. They're not here at all. I'm not gonna call you a liar, Zero, but like, what am I fighting for, you know? Are we actually gonna survive? Are we actually gonna live? No way. No way? Ayo? We cool? I don't think there's anyone left on this map. Let's be real. But I wonder if it's because there's dead bodies in the door. It's like fucking the trigger up.
HQ, HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. No problems detected.
Understood. Return to your position.
Wow. Game. But I was right. It's just there was the same shit. He's so much more further back than where I was. Boom. Boom zoom. Whoa!
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me.
Also, I love how Who Are the Patriots? It's like such a huge spoiler for 2.
Trapped.
Get down!
Get ready for it. Dead. Dead. Turbo dead. Omega dead. Boob dead. More dead than a pair of sad boobs.
There is your answer.
Oh. What's up? Oh my god. Hey, girl. Hey, girl? You know it's a Kojima game when?
The name's Eva.
Alright. Really, Snake? Really, Snake? I've made my choice. Like, he was thinking about the debate right there. Like, are these sad boobs?
Plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were?
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
Oh.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by.
A cigar, though.
The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh?
Once you notice they say huh to everything, you'll never unnotice it.
Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision.
He's such a nerd.
The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves.
No query.
Ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
Oh, damn. No ammo.
Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory.
Seriously?
It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from.
Yeah, I don't know why the date went wrong. I started talking about the gun, and then just she left. I don't understand.
You had this with you, didn't you?
I told her boobs weren't sad. Like,
Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear.
don't make a sex joke, Snake.
First, you'll need to head north through the jungle.
North through the
You'll
jungle.
come to a heliport used for shipping materials.
Yep.
Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area, and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave, and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse.
There'll be scorpions in a desert.
Make your way through the warehouse, and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
You're losing her, Snake.
Right. Let's get going.
Even he's like, ah, shit.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there.
Ah.
There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something.
His eyes, huh?
Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you.
Oh?
I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down. What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
If I stick it in, maybe I'll trust you.
Gonna get that?
Loudest codec call ever. Oh, there's conveniently only one way I can trust you. And that's
Right,
you ever heard of
Spark.
Hooters?
Get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness.
Why does she sound
and
so
injury.
bored?
When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Well, yeah, I didn't really talk about it earlier, but someone was saying how that girl paramedic looks like Rose. And then our name's Jack, much like Raiden's name was Jack. And if you remember, the whole point of Metal Gear Solid 2 was essentially to see if humanity was like stupid enough and gullible enough to fall victim to like propaganda and all that shit. So they kind of made him recreate like Solid Snake or like Snake experiences. So some people like to play these games in like release order or like chronological order. Like, you know what I mean? So you start with like, I guess what does it start with? Does it start with Ground Zeroes 5 or does it start with MSX? Like, it depends whose character you're following. Are we following... If we're talking about the Solid Snake story, you'd start there, I guess. Yeah, you joined just right at the best part. Snake being a nerd. I find Snake's voice in this game sounds so much more like extra. Like he's like putting it on more. I find in the first two games he's a bit more like, yeah. In that game he's like, yeah, Colonel. But he's really putting on the voice. Oh, you get different levels depending on how much I press it. Huh. What's she doing? God damn it, Snake! I'm totally sleeping.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
Like, it's almost a bit jarring coming from, like, because we've been playing them back to back pretty much. It's like, whoa, he sounds way more like...
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit.
He's still looking!
Get out of here. Hurry.
Bro!
Don't forget your gear. Here, give me a hand.
Like I'm a straight guy. I get it. You respectfully glance sometimes, but my man.
We can use this to get to the basement. Damn it! Ocelot. I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy.
Yeah, why does she have to undress?
Huh?
Don't go dying on me now.
He's still staring, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. Metal Gear. Well, I'm just saying, why don't we do this? Right now, it's this game takes place in Russia. So the first like time we were here, we kind of did this same area. They were trying to rescue a Russian doctor who tried to defect to the US, but for various reasons. How did they see me? Or maybe because this is like a I think I have to kill them moment, because it says the enemies. But I think you can knock them out too. It doesn't really matter how you kill them. How do you see me?
Did we lose him? What? Not here? He's not here?
But essentially someone named the Boss, who was like a World War II like hero for US, turned out to be a traitor, and she was working with like, I don't know if they're all Russian, but just like a bunch of evil like people trying to blow up the world with nukes and shit. And so she steals a bunch of US tech to give to them, and they use the US tech to blow up a factory. But because the Russians, like the president of Russia, saw that it was US tech and all this shit, and US airspace and all this, you know, planes and shit, he assumed USA was doing it, but trying to like be a jackass and lie about it. So we essentially have to go back again to actually kill the boss and actually rescue the guy and all this shit. But now there's a lot more like higher stakes, because it's like, if we fuck this up, the entire world blows up.
Where did that come from?
Where did it come from, indeed? Ah, shit. So essentially, it takes place in Russia.
I see you.
Wow. How strong are... Is that guy got a shotgun? Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Oh, yeah, so if I... Oh, that's like if I want to throw it. Not to, like, eat it. Dude. Oh, I see. Like here. Oh, you never get health. It's always stamina, huh? That's lame. So they, like, nerf the shit out of rations and shit. Alright, first death! Like real death.
What the hell happened? Snake! Snake!
If you wait long enough, something happens, though. Psistiod. Psistiod. Tana Psodia. I am unironically so bad at this game. I don't know what it is. I've never been good at Metal Gear Solid 3. I feel like the other ones I'm decent because I kind of get how they work. This one I've always sucked at. Like the game, like I'm actually like, I think I'm just like too shit. But yes, so if you die, it's a time paradox. Because how can you die if you're still, you know, because it still have to exist in the 90s and shit, right? So it's kind of like, bro, you can't die. Honestly, going in here might not be... There was actually a few bonus ones too. Because someone like Ocelot, you know what I mean? It's like... They can't die. Let's see if we can just like... Oh, it actually makes me deaf. That's actually kind of cool. Bring it. All right. That this actually is kind of like a cheese. I'm gonna run out of ammo though. Come here. Damn, that was brutal. I think the other ones are walking around. Like they're doing like sentry shit. That was actually pretty, that was a strat. That was like the first time where I actually felt like I did, oh shit. Where I'm actually killing it. And honestly, the biggest reason why I suck at this game is the radar being so shit. Which I get why they did that. Mine detector. Oh, and that whole battery thing from like Snake's Revenge shit is in this game. I don't know if that's only in Snake's Revenge. It's probably also in Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. But everything has batteries. So you can't just like have shit on 24/7. But even like the radar is like... This is like the one that like tells you motion. Where's the emotion radar though? Oh, cardboard box! I also hate that you have to equip stuff. It's not like game ruining, it's just like... I get why. They're trying to like fix some of the shit that just makes the games way too easy. Where you're just like having a bajillion things and you're just like killing it. Okay, I don't need these. I have more ammo than I thought I did between the two things. The emotion detector is on the ladder. What a thrill. That's funny. Shit, wait. Apparently Psychonauts 2 is going to put in a Metal Gear Solid 3 reference because they have a long ladder in that game too. But Tim Schafer didn't, like, he never played this game, so he didn't want to put in a reference that he didn't know. Oh, these are bonus things. The frog, the Konami frog. No, shit! I'm shooting the Konami frog, dude, chill! So that's the thing that in the 3DS version becomes Yoshi. And if you shoot all the Yoshis, you get an extra specific rank, like a new rank. That was way more stylish than I meant to do. Okay. Suffering from a gunshot wound, bleeding. Gunshot wound. Gunshot wound. Suffering from a gunshot wound. Bullet extracted. Bleeding. Bleeding. There we go. But I guess I have no more of those life things, I guess. I didn't use them all last time, but I guess they just don't. They gave you some at the start, but now you're just kind of fucked. Because none of this is gonna help me. It was unbelievably tasty. Yeah, it's not gonna help me.
Hey!
They nerfed them. Yo, Mario fan, what's up? Oh wait, smoke grenade. Okay. Well, I should actually heal. So you can heal. It's just a little weird. It's gotta stay perfectly still. Oh, I still had it on the upper head camera. I didn't even realize. I'm so used to using it from the earlier games. I didn't even notice. You toggled it with clicking in the stick. The original Metal Gear Solid 3 did not have this camera. This was added in for Subsistence. There's just this stuff where it looks like the, you know, like the old games. The God Ray's coming in. That's cool. Am I actually getting health? I am. It's just really slow. I need health, please. Health. I need like ammo too. Yeah, this game's much easier when you can actually look over your goddamn shoulder. Where are these last two fucked? Are they those dots there? No. They have to be on the outer side here then. Maybe I should try and crawl under. Snake? Oh, they could be on the roof. Let's see if there's ammo up here while we're here. Dude. Wait, do I still fall if I roll upstairs? We gotta try it. God damn it, Snake. Oh, I think they got rid of that. That sucks. That was the best part of 2, when you fall on your fucking face because you rolled. I need to make some food in a bit. I'm getting hungry. I'm very hungry. Wait, can I shoot the box? Right, I swear this game's a bit of a downgrade from 2. Like in regards to the interactions and shit. 30 FPS to the 60. It's 60 on the HD ones. But then you also miss some content. Like the nightmare. There he is. I was trying to get on like first try. Like a nice old headshot, you know? Where'd he go? Oh shit! Hello? That was weird. I think I got stuck on the tree. Okay. There's one more degenerate. I'm humming the wrong game. Bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. If I was the last guy, I would just leave. Oh shit! I was having the Samus theme from Super Metroid. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Bum, 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 bum. If we're gonna talk about banger Samus, teabagging, it's got to be this one. Banger Samus songs. So it might be the best Metroid song. Activision can fucking bring it, dude. Oh, 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 oh. Boom, 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 boom. I can't stop it, it's rude. Bum, 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 boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Where the fuck do we go? Probably over here. Yep. For pink. Oh, I love that one. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's like the mini boss.
I've been waiting
theme.
for this moment.
Like the flute. I swear, if he was looking at her boobs again.
That's it. That's the stance. I don't think so. What? Spy. This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right.
You listen to us.
There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item.
Damn. Snake just goes for the throat.
And you're forgetting one more very basic thing.
You're a bitch.
You don't have what it takes to kill me.
Perfume is stored in the boobs. Everyone knows that.
Let's see.
Damn. Yo, she's doing. Oh, I thought she was gonna do the Mario fucking ground pound. Floor it? Oh shit! That's still my favorite thing. Fucking uppercut with a motorcycle. Damn. What's up?
6 shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left.
Fucked up.
This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn!
He can spin it though.
This isn't over yet.
Oh yeah.
Don't.
Why?
No, you really should have.
Still young.
No, you really should have done that. You know how much trouble that would have saved us?
Regret stopping me.
For like 50 years? No, you really should have just done that.
Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
No shit! Why did it sound like a T-Rex? Clever way to open the door too. For the next area. Let's get to the next area. Where's my box? So I like how there's like a bit of an animation now. It still looks like he's holding this thing like this. So he's like dinosaur hands. Like the camera, like his wrist looks so weak. Wait, was this the way to go? Whoops. Was this the way to go? Wait. I think this was. I think well, I just heard like a car speed by. I guess that was Ava driving by my house. Yeah, because there's no northern gate here. It's just like you were locked in and you had to leave. But I want to make sure we don't end up on a wild goose chase for like an hour. You know what I mean? With how my life goes in video games. But yeah, no, there's no other thing here. Oh, snake? Yeah! Oh, no, she did open that. That's what I thought. Okay. I'm glad I checked that, because I thought so. I've played this game before. It's not my first time. We have to go through a funny part coming up. Yeah, this fucking part. For some reason, it's like screen tearing here. Weird. It's so strange how it's doing that. Must just be how it's up-resing it. I'm using a upscaler, so maybe it's just the line interlacing shit is being weird.
Do you want to save?
Yes. She didn't even ask me about a movie. I'm surprised.
Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
I do.
Nope, never heard of it.
How, Snake?
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came from Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
How rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Damn!
Fine. I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by a fishman.
Now, is there a fishman in the game?
Appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
And don't be attacking any pretty girls going for a swim, either.
Are you calling me a fishman?
You started it.
What do you mean he started it? He literally said that you were out of this world because you were hot as shit. And you're like, yeah, you're a fucking fish man, bitch. Like, what, bro.
Hey, Snake, remember back at the abandoned factory when you whittled the grip of that 45 down?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never heard of a customization like that before. Why the grip?
to fit it with a knife.
A knife? You're gonna keep the knife and the gun both at the ready?
That's the idea.
Why would you want to do that?
Sometimes a knife works better in close proximity encounters. So I equip both at the same time. That way I can switch back and forth in an instant.
Badass. So that's that.
CQC.
He's like, you know that thing? We got it. Gotta do it. But yeah, the CQC stuff. I still his wrists, dude. I wonder if they'll keep the weak wrists in the remake. Yeah, I do want to take a quick break. I'm trying to think. Everyone's been so pumped up over MGS3. But I do want to like, we seem like we're getting pretty decently far into Snake's Revenge. I do want to do that as well. So, yeah. Honestly, 3 hours is also pretty good for this game so far. I'm happy with that. So yeah, MGS3. If you've enjoying this, if you're enjoying this, we're playing it every day. That's how we're gonna start the streams. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all that stuff. I mean, maybe we'll have it beat by Friday. This game's not. It's like the other ones. They're about what, 10 to 12 hours until you start getting to 4 and 5. Where 4 is more like 15 hours, I want to say. And then 5, I know it's like a 30-hour game. Like, it's long as shit. But, yeah. Like, we're going to basically just have a week of Metal Gear Solid 5, pretty much. Then we also have some other stuff we still have to get into, like Twin Snakes, Snatcher. What's some of the other ones? Oh, yeah, Metal Gear Rising. Rising I want to do after 4. So it doesn't make sense to do Rising before 4, because we're kind of going in order story-wise, right? We're kind of jumping back to the past sometimes, like as a little fun little thing. But oh yeah, the skateboarding game as well. I also have to do my cooking stream and the stealth IRL tap stream. So there's a lot of stuff, some stuff IRL, some stuff in game. And the cooking stream, we're trying to make Metal Gear Solid food. We'll try to make a ration or something. We're gonna go and shoot some frogs, you know, just casual. No, we're not gonna shoot frogs. But if this was like America, maybe we would. But this is Canada. It's just me. I'm just eating a fucking flying squirrel, like, like this is some weird. Snake versus Ape. We will be doing Snake versus Ape. That's one reason why we're doing this version. Because Snake versus Ape. It's like the full version of it with like 5 levels and a boss and all this shit. 309.59. And I'm pretty sure it's not that hard. I remember beating it when I was younger, so it can't be that hard. Unlike Snake Tales, which Subsistence. I'm just saving the timer. But here, give me a second. I'll BRB. I gotta get the NES set up real quick. I'll play the intro again too and all that. So if you're enjoying this, more Metal Gear coming up right after